Yeah. So please, I'm going to forward the Zoom link. If you want to join, if you are ready and you want to join, you can use the Zoom link, okay, to join us. But if not, you just want to stay online and then watch us, you don't need to join the Zoom link, okay? Okay, so I've posted the Zoom link. If you are ready and you want to join us, okay, yeah, you can join us for the interview. Okay, so I've posted the Zoom link. If you are ready and you want to join us, okay, yeah. Yeah, so Mreku Prince, do you want to um join us? If you want to join us for the interview, you can join us online. Um you can enter into the Zoom and then we'll continue from there. Currently, I have nobody in the Zoom. Okay. So I have Frederick. Okay. So I can start with Frederick. Um, so Frederick, what you will do is to share your details, the school you are going, the cost of attendance, your deficit, and then funding in the chat. Okay. And then I'll look at it and then we'll start the interview. So if you are watching us online, try to like, comment on the comment section so that the video go viral. So today we are doing a mock interview. What we are doing is to give you the best way you can streamline your story so that your visa acquisition will be easier. Okay. Because if you don't know how to say your story in one way or the other, it doesn't give you the best. Okay, you could have good funding, but if you don't know how to say your story, it doesn't work well. Okay, so let's try to streamline your responses so that you can be well prepared for the visa. Okay, so let me know if you want to join. Okay. Okay, so we already have one participant that we're going to start with, and then from there we'll look at the rest. Give me some few minutes. Okay. So if you come, please, there are some information I need from you. You need to put them in the comment section so that I can, okay. Okay. Um, give me some 1 minute and I'll be with you. Okay, yeah. I think now my video is better than it used to be. So I'm done. And then we can go with those of you who are ready. So I have Frederick. So Frederick, if it comes to your turn and it's possible you are in a good place, we can look at your um I mean, you can show your face so that we go ahead. So, Frederick, you can open your microphone and then we'll start with. Okay. So, we first of all look at those who are first in the comment section. If you put your details there, that's the order in which we will go. What I'm going to do is to also give you one link, especially those who we may not be able to work with tonight. Tomorrow you can join us. So if you join the group and you indicate your availability for the next day, you will be automatically picked when the time is due. Okay, so I will drop the link and then you can enter into our, just a moment. Mr. Frederick, are you ready?
Sir, please, I'm ready. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so just give me some few minutes, 1 minute, and then I'll pick I created one um, WhatsApp platform purposely for those who want to join. Okay, okay. Mm. Okay, so if you want to join our platform, you join and then you make yourself available for the next day. Mm. Okay, so Mr. Frederick, let's
Sir,
start. Mhm. So I've sent your information. So those of you who want to be next, put your information there so that we can get to you. Um, okay. So Mr. Frederick, welcome. I hope you're doing well.
sir, please, I'm doing good. Good
Okay.
evening.
I'm also fine. Can you give me your
Why?
I-20 and your
You want to bring
passport?
the
Sir,
Yeah,
please.
I'm going to bring
Yeah,
the
they.
water you brought.
Okay. So in case you are not
And fetch some of the
in the
pipe water.
interview, try to put your
Fetch half of the pipe water.
microphone off, okay, so that it will help all of us. Okay, so why are you here today?
Okay. I'm here for my F1 student visa interview. I have been admitted to pursue a 2 years master's degree in business administration and management at Rice State University to develop advanced financial analytic strategic business skills. My goal is to become a financial consultant to help individuals and business organizations in Ghana apply quantitative method in their dealings.
Mhm. Okay, so why did you choose this university?
I I choose Rice State University. I chose Rice State University because of their strong academic reputation, their distinguished faculty, and their advanced research facility that fosters innovation and interdisciplinary learning. Their MBA program is a best fit for me because of their courses because of their focus in strategic management, organizational behavior, and corporate finance. That I think pursuing such program will help.
Have you seen that you are not well prepared? Do you realize it?
Yeah. Right now, I've
Yeah, so
realized
you
that
need to, when is your date?
like 5th August.
5th August. Okay, so you have more time to refine yourself. Okay.
Okay,
I've
sir.
seen that you have a deficit of 23,000. We
Yes,
know
please.
that staying in the United States is a little bit expensive. How do you plan to cover this living expenses?
Oh, okay. So my dad, who works as a chief excavator operator at Elite Mines, is sponsoring my education. He earns an annual salary of $80,000 and a monthly salary of $6,000, and is willing to sponsor my education.
Okay. So, what have you been doing?
Sir, please come again.
What have you been doing?
I just graduated from university. I'm currently doing my service as the Office of International Relations at University of Cape Coast.
Okay. So, what do you plan to do with this degree after you are done?
Okay. So after my studies at Rice State University, I plan to return to Ghana with my advanced knowledge and skills in strategic management, corporate finance, and organizational behavior.
What did you study?
At my undergrad, I pursued Bachelor of Education in accounting.
Okay. Have you traveled outside before?
No, please. This will be my first time if I'm giving the visa.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if you were here yesterday. Were you here yesterday?
No, please.
Okay.
This is my first time.
Okay. And how long is your program?
So, please, it's a 3 years master's degree.
Okay. So let me start by streamlining some of your answers. Okay. So the
Okay, sir.
idea of the interview is to demonstrate that you have thorough knowledge of what you are coming to do. Okay. So
Yes,
you need
please.
to make sure that some of the answers, and also demonstrate your non-immigration intent. So look at what the visa category you are applying to. Your visa
Yes, please.
category is what? Non-immigrant.
Yes, please.
So non-immigrant. So it means that as you are coming, you do not have the intention of immigration. You don't want to live here. That's one major thing. So
Okay.
always try to make sure that you bring that component inside, and then your confidence. So the first thing that we are doing over here is some of the answers could be the same. So I want those of you who are listening to take some notes so that when it comes to you, it will be easier. Okay. And I've said it before that the questions are almost the same. It's just that they are individual questions that they will ask you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And they are not going to ask you all the questions. All the questions they may ask you 2 or 3 of them. So make sure that you are well prepared in your mind for this. And so what we are going to do here is to streamline your answers. So when we say, okay, where are you going to, or why are you here? They are almost the same questions. They carry the same answers. So where are you going to? Why are you here? So I'm here to be interviewed for my F1 visa to study in the United States in you mentioned the state, Rice State University, where I will be doing I'll be studying masters in what's your program?
Business administration and management.
Masters in business administration and management. And with this program, my concentration will be this this and that. Okay.
Yes, please.
So look at what did you want? What is your concentration? Everybody has a different story, but look at something that is relevant to your economy and will give you more what? I mean, more advantage. So, for example, if I were to be, I would say, so my program, my concentration will be investment strategies for business development, and entrepreneurship. Do you understand?
Yes,
If I'm
please.
going to do the MBA, I can use this one. I'll say, oh, so with concentration in business development, investment, and entrepreneurship. Okay.
Okay,
Mostly
sir.
the question that comes to follow this one will be, okay, so why this program? Then you can come. I think this is a very good question for me at this point because we live in this part of our world that is in Africa. If you have been here for some time now, you realize that we are blessed, both natural resources and then human and then natural resources. But our ability to um, develop this will determine our progress, okay? And for that matter, we realize that we have a lot of job deficit in our country, and as a result, we see a lot of migration or whatever. And it is my um, it is my I'm looking at how I'll frame the story very well for you. So it's my passion, okay, to be part of the problem solvers for this program, for this problem, where I'll contribute to investment strategies that will help businesses survive in Ghana and across Africa, nature people who have business ideas, and that is entrepreneurship, and also, what did I say?
Good evening.
Yeah, what did I say? Frederick, I'm with you.
So, please, you said entrepreneurship,
And
investment.
investment and the entrepreneur. So we want to help Ghanaian to do good investment. Okay. Um, Entrepreneurship, people with startup business, you want to develop models that can thrive within our community. So something like that. Okay. So you will be picking the lines and then writing them so that when you come back, you can develop these points very well. Is it fine?
Yes, please.
Okay. So the next one is I talked about your cost of attendance.
Yes,
You
please.
need to bring the answer again so that I'll polish it for you.
So I said my dad, who works as a chief excavator operator at Elite Mines, is financing my education. He earns a monthly income of $6,000, an annual income of $8,000, and he's willing to support my education.
Okay, so over here, you can polish it in this way. Okay, so
Okay.
don't say my dad. Use
Okay.
over here, we want to use professional terms because
Okay.
you expected that you are undergrad, you are finished first degree, so you are master of the language. So we know what we can use at home. That is like maybe home language. So you say, okay, oh, my father, Mr. So and so, who is a manager. Give your father a position in that work, the biggest, listen.
Okay.
In uh, then you mentioned the company.
Okay.
He supervises earth moving machines such as excavators, blah, blah, blah. So you are using the big words. And he also does import of these excavators from China and what? From China to Ghana and some part of Africa. He has been my sole sponsor for my education, and he's the one who is going to take care of my education. He currently his earning is around 6,000. What did you say?
$6,000 monthly and annual income of $80,000.
Okay, so just talk about the annual income.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Okay,
can
sir.
yeah, so you write those things and then frame it very well.
Okay.
Then when we say, where are you working? Oh, currently I am. So you have to state, no, if you say you're national service in Wasobeeshe, please.
Oh, okay.
The national service, I always say, it's a job. It's a 1 year contract. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
currently you are working at the international office as a business administrator for the University of Cape Coast. Is it fine?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Then you mention as part of your duty so you look at some duties. What do you do?
Oh, okay. So at my office, I'm in charge of bookkeeping, daily recording of transaction, an account clerk, and also ensuring balancing of books and sometimes cash book as well.
Yeah. So they want big things. You have to give them big things. So you are working at the international office at the University of Cape Coast as a business administrator, okay, where
Yes,
you what we call international office. So what do you do international office? So international office, you uh cooperate with um
international partnerships.
international partnership, like maybe different abroad universities, and also um re- correspond with business donors to the university. Okay, your
Yes.
donor partners. Sorry, that would be the right words. I'm trying to look at the best words that you can use that can catch attention. So your business, and then you advise them and also give reports on how the school is doing. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah. And then you'll be asked that, mostly be asked, what will you do after school? Hmm? So you come back, and one of your main aim is to establish a business consultancy for firms in Ghana, where you use your model to develop small setups so that they will be more sustainable and can make more profit. And also you want to use your knowledge to get more investors in Ghana who can invest in the economy, right?
Yes, sir.
Mhm. So these are some of the points that I want you to build up. They are stronger points. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And then how did you come to know how did you come to know this university? So what I will be
Oh,
doing is that I will spend at most 15 minutes with each person. If I'm done with if 15 minutes, then it means that you have to go back and then maybe come the next day. Okay.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Mhm. Yeah. So I'm left with 1 minute with you. We've gotten some time, so I'll take 5 minutes with you, and then the rest we'll look at different next day. Okay. So we'll look at why this university?
Let's
Why
come
did
again.
you why did you choose Wright in State University?
Oh, okay. I chose Rice State University because of their advanced research facilities and their strong academic reputation that fosters innovation and interdisciplinary learning. Their MBA program, pursuing an
Okay,
MBA
let me
program.
help you this way. You are the international office, okay?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So as part of your work in the international office at the University of Cape Coast, you correlate or you correspond with some of these schools, okay? So
Yes, please.
you had a business correspondent with this university, and then you realize you were some of the students that were asked, because some of your students have to go to this university, and you realize that they are more into business development. They have a model for business development, investment, and then entrepreneurship. And so with this knowledge, you wrote to them, and then you had an interview with the department head, and then he accepted you to come over. And that's the reason why you were given that 5,000 scholarship.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay, sir.
understand?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So I think you write your story well and then come back. Okay. So that
Okay,
will
sir.
make the next person. Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
Hafisu Muntala, you'll be next. After which Richard will come back again. So please, if you are here to put your comment there, you can put it there so that we'll take it from there. Gloria, you couldn't come yesterday, so we'll make time for you. So put your, yeah, okay, Gloria, you've put, okay, that's great. Mhm. So, Hafizu, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so, Mr. Hafizu, okay. Yeah. So, good afternoon, Mr. Hafizu.
Good afternoon,
Okay.
officer.
Yeah, I hope you are doing well.
I'm doing great. I hope you are fine too.
Okay, I'm doing fine. Um, may I have your I-20 and passport?
Uh, Here you are, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
So why are you going to the United States?
Yeah, officer, I'm going to the United States to pursue a 2 years master's in public health program at the Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. This university at this in this program, I'll be taking key interest in the application of data analytic tools to interpreting health data. After this program, I'm looking to be um, equipped with the necessary skills in order to be able to come back to Ghana and help my facility or my hospital to set up a public health institutional research office in the facility.
Okay.
So,
So,
yes.
Mr. Mr. Let me try to let's correct it as we go ahead, because your story shouldn't be difficult. Okay. So you are a medical doctor. Okay. So yours is so easy. Don't go to data. Mhm.
Okay.
Don't go to this data. So look at the public health. There are so many problems facing us.
Mm.
So look, where are you working currently? Which region?
I'm in the northern region.
Okay, so pick one of the prevalent problems you have in northern region. So why? Okay, so why? First of all, you will have to. Okay, so why are you going? So first of all, let's make that answer short. Okay. So the first one is that, okay, you're going to University of Illinois Edwardsville to pursue, or sorry, to study master master of public health
Public health.
degree
Yeah.
in for the next 2 years, where you will be concentrating on your research. You will be on, then you bring something. So what do you think is a current problem, okay, in your area? One thing you can look at is vaccination. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. You can look at those things and say, okay, this is a problem in my community as a doctor, okay, and we have been facing this, but let's push that one too. I don't want you guys to talk too much about what we're going to do in your first question. The next question could be, okay, so why did you choose this program? Let's look at that one, then we'll now bring the answer correctly.
Okay. I mean, I have been working for some time within the Ghana Health Service organization. But one particular problem I have realized it. So in this case, I want to see I will still be talking about the public health data problem. I don't know, so that maybe if there's any correction, as now you are drifting me towards a different problem, but I will still want to state this so that I will see if it makes
Because you are
sense.
not a computer scientist, if you go through, you are not a mathematician, you are not a data person. If you go directly, maybe you.
Okay.
So first of
So
all, okay, if you want to go that way, okay,
yes.
this is what I will say. So you say, okay, so I'm going to University of Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, to pursue a 2-year master program in health analytics. Okay. So maybe you are asked, okay, why are you choosing this program? Okay. So you will say that, okay, over the years, so you don't say that I've been working there. So you say, oh, as a medical doctor, I've been in the consultancy, medical consultancy for the past, then you mentioned the years. All these things tells them that you are not somebody who is just going there to seek for medical advice or no, just greener pastures, but you are somebody who genuinely want to go and study, because for you guys, you are respected. At least you earn some amount in the society, so they think that, okay, at least you are not hungry for greener pastures. Okay, so you say, okay, as a medical doctor at this region in Ghana, where I've been consulting for the past 5 years, one of the problems that we are having in the Ghana health sector is that we are not able to model our data that can help us perceive or predict results or an outbreak. Okay. And as a
Yeah.
result, we are always taken unaware if there is any outbreak. Okay. And I think that in this in Ghana at the moment, the Ghana Health Service, we need experts who can handle our data, especially those at the moment who handle our data are computer scientists. They do not understand the interpretation of this data, especially when it have to do with the medical sciences. Okay, and at the end of it, or we are not able to predict very well the outcome or the meaning of the data we have. So as a medical doctor, I am very interested in going into this program so that I will learn. My concentration in data analytics will help me model medical data to predict outcomes. This will help us to improve our health service in Ghana and across Africa.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But my
please.
only problem is that I am not going to study should I say data analytics
This is for the interview,
lectures like
senior.
sorry?
This is for the interview.
I'm thinking that the I-20 shows that I'm going to study masters in public health. So if I go talking about
Public
rather a
health.
master's, yes.
Yeah, but your concentration is public health, but you will be concentrating in health data, right?
Yeah, there's health data analytics as part of my courses.
Yes, so that's what you'll be concentrating. That will be your concentration.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
that's what you said you wanted to be. That's why I'm taking you to that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that not what you wanted? Because I wanted you to pick something else. But I'm just looking at how you can, even if you want to go to data analytics, what health analytics, right? How you can
Yes.
model data to predict or to give right information.
Exactly. What you said is perfect. Yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
And so you have to, in Ghana, one of the challenges is that currently we do not have experts, medical experts who can handle our data. And most of our data is being handled by computer scientists, mathematicians who do not understand. They only have knowledge of the data stats, but they do not understand
They
the
don't know
meaning
themselves in
of
this
this
business, yeah.
data. And so at the end of it, or the results that they give us, do not correlate with what we experience in our field. And I want to be, I have decided to step up as part of my passion to solve this challenge, to um, maybe educate myself in this area so that when I come back, I'll be able to help improve our data statistics, especially in the medical field, health data.
Yeah, great. Yeah, great.
Yeah. Okay, so please, who is sponsoring you?
Um, I have been offered a merit scholarship of over 8,000 US dollars. My deficit stands at $27,000, and from my personal savings, I will be paying for the remaining of the tuition, which is 10,000 US dollars. My living expenses of 16,000 US dollars will be taken care of by my brother. He's the CEO of Sani Warai Company Limited, a company that supplies over 60% of the hospitals in the northern region with medical consumables. He makes an annual income of over 100,000 US dollars. And that is how I'm going to be sponsoring my studies.
Okay. And how long is your program?
The program is 2 years.
Okay. So what are you doing after these 2 years?
After the program, I expect to immediately come back to Ghana and help my facility to set up the sorry.
Okay. So
Yeah.
over here, let me help you a little bit. So you say, oh, after this program, I'm coming back. If you say I'm expected, that's
Okay.
a little bit mild English. So you have to use the strongest one. Okay. So
All right.
you will say that, oh, after this program. So first of all, immediately, oh yes, I'm already employed in the Ghana Service Health Service, and so I'm taking a leave for I'll be taking a leave for this program, where after 2 years I'll come back and resume my position, and then I'll help in this area.
Mm.
Okay. So, but your
Yeah.
sponsorship was okay. So, I mean, that's fine. Okay. So, I have been awarded this merit scholarship, and also I have uh, saved enough for myself and my family, and my brother is also helping me with the living expenses.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have saved enough for yourself and then your family to take for your tuition and your family, and your brother is taking. So don't mention maybe the specific name, amount of what your personal savings. Okay. Mm.
Okay.
You have saved enough, and you have other investments that are yielding for you.
Okay.
Okay, that is fine. And then, so how did you choose, or how did you get to know this investing?
Yeah, I got to know about the Southern Illinois University of Edwardsville through an educational expo I attended in Tamale here. But also I after the attending the educational expo, I also made some research about the school. Um, yeah, and that is how I got to know about Southern Illinois University at Roswell.
Okay.
But
So I think that this is how you should go about this. Always try to bring them to your work and then what you are doing. Okay. So you will say, oh, for last 2 years, no, last year at the annual conference of this, one of the challenges that were presented in the annual conference was health data and maybe interpretation, okay? And after this conference, you were challenged to be part of the problem solvers. And this made you start to search for universities that have models in the United States that is helping in this area. And so you found that University of Illinois Edwardsville is one of them, especially this professor who is doing this at the university. And that's the reason why you chose that university.
Okay.
Please, does it make sense?
It makes sense.
Nobody is going to type and see is that professor searching or that. Nobody is going to do that. Okay. So
Okay.
I think this is so how long have you been working at your company?
I've been working for about 8 years with my current hospital, even though overall I've worked for almost 11 years within the Ghana Health Service.
Okay. So mostly it's an advantage to explain yourself further. Remember, what we are doing depends on the one interviewing you. Some people want short answers, others want you to explain. So first of all, I always say that as you are going, you will be joining a queue. So you will know the one interviewing you, what they want, because you will be hearing the people. Some will interject. So if you see that the person is interjecting you, try to stick to simple answers. So, okay, oh, I've been in the consulting room for the past 11 years, but with my current employer, I've been with him for 6 years, and mostly my work is consultancy and then maybe pediatrics or maybe surgery. So something like that.
Okay.
Okay. So, Mr. Hafizu, I think you need one more attempt. It will be okay for you. So let me discharge you, and then you do those corrections, and then you come back in one of these evenings, and then we'll continue. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Richard, so you are here again. This is your third night, so let's try to see how it is going with you. So, Mr.
Okay.
Richard, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So, where are you going to?
I am going to Park University, located in Parkville, Missouri, to study a Master of Science in Information Systems and Business Analytics.
Okay. So, what have you been doing?
I am an environmental analyst and also the sole proprietor for Regular Environmental Consultancy Services. Our services include environmental impact assessment. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, yes.
Okay, our services include environmental impact assessment, servicing of environmental equipment, and also analysis of environmental data. However, the environmental management industry has undergone a lot of changes. In recent times, most of our clients bring in large and complex environmental data for analysis. However, our manual processes and procedures often lead to multiple errors. This situation has caused the need for further studies. That is why I want to pursue a Master of Science in Information Systems and Business Analytics to be better equipped with the processes and procedures, and also the managerial and analytical skills for handling large data sets, and also overall improvement of our business performance.
Okay. I've seen that you have a deficit. Who is going to take care of your deficit? You know the living expenses in US is very expensive.
Okay, my biological mother, in the person of Madame Efia Nyakon, who is the sole proprietor of Efia Nyakon 69 Ventures, has undertaken to take care of my living expenses and tuition fees throughout my stay in the US. She deals in the importation of large containers of leather bags. She has been doing this for over 2 decades and makes an annual income of $30,000 to $40,000 annually. She has visited China many times. That was the initial period of her business, and currently she does a lot of travels within the African continent on the purpose of business.
Okay. So I think the 30,000 is too less. You can increase it. Maybe.
Okay, so what do you think would be
I
more
think
convenient to
60,000 is okay.
mention? 60?
Yeah,
So from 40 to 60.
yeah. 60 is okay. 30, yeah.
Should I put it in a range or just mention it as a
Yeah, 50 to
specific
60. You can put it 50 to 60. That's a
50
good
to
answer.
60? Okay.
How did you choose this program? What informed you? How many programs did you apply to?
Okay, I applied to about 3 schools. One was in Canada and the others were in the United States. I decided to pursue the degree at Park University because after a lot of consultations with industry professionals, I realized that most of the successful industry players had their further studies outside of Ghana, and most of them had their study destination in the United States. I have seen some of them perform so well whenever they receive their clients. This is what informed my decision to study in the US and specifically Park University.
Okay. Yeah, and then what is the structure of your program?
Okay, Master of Science in Information Systems and Business Analytics is a STEM program. It is a 36-hour semester program. I am specifically interested in system design and analytics. This is where I will be able to learn courses such as data protection, big data analysis, and also how to make informed decisions using Python to analyze data. Thank you.
Okay. Um, what will you be doing after school?
After my higher education in the US, all my future plans lies within my business. I want to be able to move my business from how it is presently to a higher height. Also, I have plans of engaging young personnel who have a strong passion in the environmental management industry. The environment is very important to me, and it is where we obtain whatever we use today from. So my plan is to move my regular environmental consultancy services from where it is now to a global standard. And also, like I said, improve upon anyone who has the desire to play a part in the management of our environment in Ghana.
Okay. Have you traveled before?
Yes, I traveled in February 2025 to Canada. I did a tour in 3 provinces. That was Quebec, Ontario, and British Columbia.
Okay. Do you have any plans to settle in United States?
No, I do not have any plans because future, all my future desires are tied strongly to Ghana. And besides, my mom has a huge business, and I also need to keep an eye on that business because she's very old at the moment. So settling outside Ghana is out of sight for me.
Yeah, so I mean, the best. Oh, I already have an establishment in Ghana, which is making a lot of strides, and as a result, I would like to be here too. Because if you just throw that one away without giving them it's also like
Yeah.
you don't. If you have the opportunity to serve their nation too, you will just so you give them. Oh, there is. Oh, my business is already doing very well, and I would like to come back and then continue doing the business over here, and also help my mother's business. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
All right.
Yeah, I think you are better. You are better. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So congratulations, your visa is approved.
Yeah, here we come.
It is going to work. Yeah, let's hope so. God will do it. Thank you so much for being with us. Yeah, so those of you who needed guidance in Canada, if you are not here for visa interview, you need guidance in Canada, he's already in Canada, he can help you. Okay. Yeah. So Gloria, Isa, Fati, let's go with yours.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. May I have your passports and your I-20?
Here is it.
Okay. Please, where are you going to?
I am going to West Virginia State University
It
to
seems your
pursue a Master
volume
of
is
Arts
loud, so
program.
I know
Now,
it's night
okay,
over there, but let's go. So, can you come back again?
so let me reduce my volume a bit.
Okay.
Is it better
So,
now?
yeah. Let's. I can hear you.
Okay, all right, thank you. So I'm going to West Virginia State University to pursue a Master of Arts in English with a specialization in literature. I chose this program because it strongly aligns with my goal to inspire students to engage critically with text. Also, to appreciate diverse literary voices, as well as to empower young people, most especially young girls, to express themselves through storytelling and reading, while preserving local narratives, as well as promoting reading culture among students in our Ghanaian schools.
Okay. So, what are you doing at the moment?
Currently, I'm a professional teacher at Wesley Girls High School, where I teach English, literature in English, and double up as a form teacher.
Okay. Who is taking care of your deficit?
My brother is going to take care of my deficits.
Okay. Have you traveled outside Ghana?
No, please. This is my first.
Okay. Do you have family members in the United States?
No, please.
Um, have you Are you married?
Yes, please.
What do you intend to do after this program?
After my study, I plan to return to Ghana to continue with my teaching, where I would impact knowledge with where after my studies, I plan to return to Ghana with an enhanced and global pedagogical skills to impact my students. And beyond the classroom, I plan to engage or mentor other teachers as well as organize workshops on literacy for people in my community.
Okay. So congratulations. I'm approving your visa.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So let's try to refine some of your answers. Okay. So what you have to, okay, where are you going to? You're going to West Virginia State University to pursue a Master of Art in English language with specialization in literature. Okay. Why did you choose this program? This is where you want to take your time and develop well. You have to have a goal. So your passion is to develop strong communication skills. And maybe you have to look at, okay, so you say, one, you want to, no, okay, let me listen to you again. And then there were some point I was speaking, I wanted to use it to develop a point for you. So why did you choose this program?
I chose this program because it directly links with my goal to inspire students. To inspire students to engage critically with text, appreciate diverse literary voices, as well as empower young people to express themselves through storytelling and reading, as well as preserving local narratives in our Ghanaian schools.
Okay, so this is what this is how you should go about it. So you say that, okay, so you want to go into this program because in Ghana, mostly try to bring it to a problem in Ghana. One of the challenges we are facing in Ghana is that most of our students are not able to communicate very well in writing, especially because we are using a second language other than our mother tongue. So your passion is to build capacity, writing capacity of students, and then model the students so that they can communicate very well. You think that when the students have this strong foundation, our scientists will be able to communicate their findings very well to the entire world. We'll be able to put up writings, our rich culture, to the entire world rather than maybe the fake ones that are even being found. The information even about ourselves are not coming from us. It's people outside Africa that wrote them for us. So I intend to develop students in the maybe second cycle with strong writing skills and communication skills, and this will help them build strong science communication, business communication, and so forth and so forth. And this will help develop our country into a different direction.
Okay.
Please, does it make sense?
Yes, please.
Is it
Thank
something
you.
you want to?
Okay. Please, I actually drafted something here on that. I don't know if I can read that one, like I can
Yes, that's
express
what
that
we
one
need.
out.
So come out with something like that and let me see.
Okay. So, why this program? So I said, why this program? For as a professional teacher for the past 8 years, I realized that most students lack the needed skills in appreciating literary texts. Also, the culture of reading and storytelling among our Ghanaian students is fading off, leading to low literacy rates in most of our Ghanaian schools. This program will equip me with the needed skills to address this gap when I return home.
Yeah. So I mean it's halfway what we are building. Okay. So that's good.
Okay.
That's good. But let's build it more. So
Okay.
our reading skills is down. our communication skills is down, and we are not able to communicate very well, and it's affecting our scientific output. Our scientists are not able to communicate very well. Remember, if whoever you are, okay, if you can communicate fluently, okay, you'll be bullied, even though you have good results. If you cannot put out your business out there, if you have a business plan and you go for any investment, you meet any investor and you cannot speak out, do you understand? So pick some of these things, and this is your passion to develop a robust curriculum that will empower communication and literature from the second cycle. We need
Okay.
writers who can empower our students with these skills so that they can help in this regard. Okay.
Okay.
Is it well?
Yes, please.
Okay. So when it comes to your who is taking your deficit, you have to say that, okay, my brother who is so and so and has been my sole sponsor is the one who is taking care of my deficit. Aside that, so who is taking care of your deficit? You tell them, oh, I have a full tuition waiver and also a graduate teaching assistantship where I will be paid this a month, and then my other living expenses will be taking care of my brother who is this and that and owing this and this.
Okay.
Is it clear? So can you repeat that?
Yeah. Okay. Please, which is it the deficit?
Yeah, the deficit.
Okay. So my brother will be taking care
No,
of
look at where I started from. I said that you have to start with your what? I've been given a tuition waiver,
Okay.
also be employed as a graduate teaching assistant, which will take care of my this and that, and the deficit, which is only 3,000, is covered by my brother, who is this and that.
Please, can you come again?
Yeah, so you have to capture your funding in. You get me?
Okay.
So you have to say that, oh, I've been given a tuition waiver and also employed as a graduate teaching assistant where I'll be paid monthly of this, and the rest of my cost, which is my insurance, as a deficit, will be taken care of my brother who is this and that. You have a scholarship, so you need to bring that one in. Okay. Please, is it fine? Yeah, so
Yes,
go
please.
ahead with that answer. Let me see.
Okay. So thank you. Okay. I have been given a tuition waiver and employed as a graduate teaching assistant where I will be paid monthly. And then the rest of the deficit will be taken care of by my brother, who has been the sole sponsor of my education.
Yeah. So, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, I think with this you should be okay. Should be okay. So just polish this one. If you need more confidence, you can come back at that time. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So thank you so much for coming. So I'm giving you guys the platform link to the Zoom platform, the WhatsApp platform, so that anytime so try to also subscribe and then comment on the Zoom link as well. Yeah. And
Hello.
yes, so the next person will be,
Hello.
yeah.
Please, I wanted to make a little comment on Gloria.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. Looking at her deficit, it's quite small.
Mm-hmm.
And granted that she has been working, I don't know. Wouldn't it be better she goes with personal funding to cover the
Oh,
deficit?
yeah, yeah. So it's good. It's good you also bring that one in. Okay, so Gloria, add that one. Okay. Gloria, are you
Okay,
with us?
yes, please.
Yeah, so you have to, if they ask, mostly they won't ask because you have good funding. But if they ask, oh, I have a personal savings over the years and my brother, you have your husband is also there, right?
Yes, please.
Which one appeared on your I-20?
My brother.
Your brother, his name.
Yes.
Okay,
Come
so
again, please.
your brother's name appeared.
Yes, please.
Okay, so use that. Okay, and also mention that you have personal savings and investment. Having worked for this years, you have saved enough. Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Thank you.
yeah. Mostly, you make sure that you defend what is on the I-20. So it would have been good
Oh,
for you to use a personal savings because you've worked for some years. But once your brother is here, you can. Mr. Abdullah. Yeah, Mr. Abdullah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So we can go ahead with yours. So, um, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, officer. I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm also fine. Can I have your I-20 and passport?
Here you go, sir.
Okay. Where are you heading towards?
I'm going to the United States, specifically to Kentucky State University. I've been offered an admission to pursue my Bachelor of Science, which I'll be focusing on elementary education and teaching.
Okay. So why did you choose this program?
Now, this program, elementary education and teaching, aligns academically with my current profession as a professional teacher, which I have been doing this work within Ghana Education Service, being given the appointment in the year 2021. I've been working for good 4 years, and as part of the requirement to build upon my certification, to build upon my skills, and to do what is needful of me as a teacher or as a professional by doing what is right, upgrading myself,
Okay.
and
So
also,
what's your background? What did you study?
yes, I studied, currently holding a diploma in basic education. Yeah.
How long have you been teaching?
4 years now, almost heading to 5 years.
And why did you decide to further your education in the United States?
Now, in the year 2019, heading to 2020, there was a surge of corona or COVID-19. Now, this particular pandemic unexpected, and it resulted in a lot of things, i.e., lockdowns, schools were closed down here and there,
Okay.
institutions were
Let
not
me
working.
help you.
Now,
Let
within
me
the
help
year
you.
2021, there was a newly, within the year 20, within the
Let
year
me
2021,
let
there
me
was a
help
newly
you. Let
curriculum
me
that was,
help you.
all right, all right.
Uh-huh. And okay, who is taking care of your attendance, cost of attendance?
I've been given an automatic campus employment of $9,000 for a year, and the rest of the deficit to be taken care of by my brother, who happens to be a lecturer at the University of Development Studies, Tamale, and also a farmer who has been within that particular sector, having 20 acres of a shea nut farm, and also export this shea nuts to India and Turkey, to be specific. As you know, Ghana is one of the leading countries when it comes to shea nut exportation
Okay,
within the sub-region.
that is fine. Let's streamline your responses, okay, so that you can prepare and come back
All
again.
right.
But I like your confidence.
All right.
I like your confidence. Just that the responses there, you see, you have to look at a beautiful story.
Okay.
So the first thing is, okay, where are you going to? I'm going to invest Kentucky State University to study Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education. Currently, I have diploma in currently education where I'm teaching in this as a primary teacher. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
why this program? You will say, oh, excellent. You see, you are in the primary education.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
So pick the challenge that we have in Ghana. You say, oh, in fact, one of the greatest arm of educational development or level of
Okay.
educational development lies in the fundamental, that's the primary. Okay.
Okay.
But in
Okay.
Ghana, we have less developed our primary education, especially when it comes to the government sector.
Okay.
And as a result, we always have poor performance
Okay.
in the government school as compared to the private schools. Okay.
Okay.
So as part of my passion to be problem solvers in this sector, I want to
Okay.
get myself educated in the United States to
Okay.
study their system, how they are able to develop their basic education, and this translates to their higher education. And that's the reason why we haven't robust and we have technology and innovations in the United States. And I want to learn from them so that I can come back and then help develop the primary curriculum education in Ghana.
Okay. Okay.
Please, have
Okay.
you gotten the line?
Yes, sir. Yes, I've gotten it, please.
Yes,
I've gotten
so
it.
one, you are looking at the education, how education is less developed in Ghana,
Okay.
especially when it comes to the primary level.
Okay.
And this is evident in the government schools performing very poorly, and then these schools are performing very well.
Okay.
As a result, having tasted the diploma in education in Ghana,
Okay.
you want to what? To now have the US system, which is very rigorous and robust.
Okay.
And as
Post.
a result
Okay.
of this has translated to high performance, and US schools are very good and they are giving out the best to the country in terms of innovations, technology. And that's the reason why you want to be in this university and then
Okay.
study. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the next one, which is how long would this program be?
4 years, please.
4 years. So
Yeah.
you can say, oh, nice. My program is 4 years, but currently I'm transferring my program, some of my credit point to the university where
Okay.
I'm likely going to be waived 1 year. So within 3 years, I
Okay.
will be able to finish my program and come back to Ghana.
Okay. Okay.
And then when we talk of who is sponsoring you,
Okay.
thank you. Due to my interaction with the graduate chair,
Okay.
I have been offered a teaching assistantship, which is a campus job, and this will take care of part of my teaching waiver. That will be used for my living expenses, and then my deficit will be taken care of by my brother, who is
Okay.
don't say who is a lecturer
Okay.
and owns this acre of farm in this.
All right. All right.
Is it well taken?
It's very clear. It's very clear. I'm
Yeah.
getting it.
So he's a farmer and he owns this acre of land who he exports some of his product to this and that. Okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah. And then why did you choose this university?
Yes. I chose Kentucky State University because of one, their rigorous, curriculum, and they equally have expert faculty because their faculty members are so expert, They equally deals with innovation and integration, where their lessons is more of technological driven. Because my country, Ghana, currently looking at how the educational or the newly curriculum has been introduced, needs or has an eye for technological drive within its
Okay.
educational terrain.
Okay.
And with
Let me
this,
help you. Let
all
me
right,
help you. Let me help you this way.
all right,
So,
okay,
your so why did you choose this university? I chose this
okay,
university because my brother, who is a lecturer at this university, and
okay,
also a visiting professor in Kentucky University,
mhm,
recommended this school to me. And after I did my research, I realized that they have strong foundation in early childhood education. You
okay,
see, it's about bringing the terminologies.
okay,
Early childhood education, primary. You have to mention some of the education there's in terms in US to them.
okay.
I think it's K. The education primary school is what? K something to K. I've forgotten. Kindergarten. I
It's
think,
great, great.
yeah. But they have something. K primary education is very strong. Listen, from K listen, and have produced a lot of good teachers who have won awards in the United States.
All right,
And this informed my decision, and also for the fact that after my interaction with the department, they were willing to offer me this funding. This informed my choice for this university. Please, are you writing them?
sure, I'm doing that. I'm doing
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
because
doing
we
that.
may not be able to go back again. Yeah, Felix will attend to you when we are
Okay,
done. Okay. And then,
okay. Please, I have a question. Can I?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was having this idea. And I was equally having or let me say, I have my personal savings, which is
Oh,
roughly about $7,000 to $8,000.
okay.
So can I somehow chip it in when it comes
Yeah,
to the cost of
yeah. So
attendance?
your brother is helping you, but you also have this savings. If you have the bank account
Okay,
with you, you can show them. I also have this
yes.
savings by
All
myself,
right.
which covers. Are you married?
Okay. Not yet, but then serious relationship. We are committed to each other, and
Okay,
very soon
so
things will go down.
yeah, you are not married, but you
Okay.
currently have somebody that you are the family level.
Okay.
You both should use different English so that it wouldn't be like
Okay. Okay.
everybody will say committed
Committed.
relationship. They
Yeah.
just see that, okay. Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. And then the next one will be um so what do you intend to do after this program?
Yes, my intention after this particular program is to automatically switch back to my country, being a teacher for a good 4 years, realizing these problems, realizing how to deal with it, gave me the mandate to travel to the United States to acquire these skills, to acquire these, methodologies in handling these situations. So automatically after this program, I will come back to my home country and take over that particular role, being the head teacher of where I used to teach, and equally serve as an instructional coordinator within the district.
Okay, let me help you in this way.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm coming back because I'm already employed in the Ghana Education Service
Okay.
to work in the district, how do you guys call it? District Education Directorate. Okay.
Okay.
As a educ education education policy developer, I don't know how I should put this term. Curriculum developer. Do you understand?
Curriculum
Where
developer.
I will
Okay.
help develop this at the educational level.
Okay.
Because if you are in the classroom, you cannot impact much. It's only in your class, right?
All
But
right.
if you are the district education, you can, those under you, you can impact them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mr. Abdullah, that's how I think it should go.
Okay.
And I think your visa should be approved. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So,
Mr. Moses,
mhm,
please, one more thing.
yes.
Sorry.
Mhm.
I was looking at one thing here.
Okay.
How do we integrate within our conversation technology? Because the government of Ghana, the then government of Nana Addo, brought
Mhm.
an initiative of one teacher, one laptop. I happen to
Mhm.
be a beneficiary. And
Okay.
also there's another initiative of a student, one student per tablet. So
Mhm.
how do we, calibrate all these issues within our conversation? Is it possible to do something about it?
You are happy. You are, Mrs. Gloria, did you get the laptop?
Yes, please. I'm having my laptop.
Hey, you got one.
Yes, please.
Then you guys are lucky. Maybe you have strong connections.
Oh no.
Okay. So please, um, let's look at this way. You can bring all the stories in. Your
Okay.
story should be this in yours. You are looking at early. You are in the, what do you call it?
The primary.
Education. Okay.
Okay.
So capture on the education. Look
Okay.
at the childhood education. If
Okay.
somebody is going to do instructional, maybe uh, higher education or something, you are looking at maybe technology and those things, then you can, but only pick one story. At the end of it, or it's 3 minutes to 5 minutes. It will
Okay.
not go beyond.
All
Okay.
right.
Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Thank
I
you
mean,
very
the story
much.
is short. They worry us. It's
Okay.
not supposed to be anything beyond.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So you can be on our platform. I've put the what do you call it, the link there, and then you can
Okay.
join us different times. Anytime you feel like coming and practicing, you can come back and practice.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
I'm always with you guys. So
Okay. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So thank you so much. And then we'll look at Brother Patrick. Mr. Patrick.
Yeah, officer.
So you are welcome.
Thank you, officer. How are you doing?
Okay. I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing great too.
Okay, so may I have your I-20 and passport?
Here they are, officer.
Okay. Where are you going to?
I'm going to Hubert and William Smith College, specifically located in New York State, which is Geneva, to pursue a full teaching scholarship, 4 years bachelor's degree in computer science. My program is a 32 academic credits course where I'll be taking courses such as computer architecture, artificial intelligence, software development, and then computer.
Is it because it's night or your wife has slept?
No.
Your voice is so down.
Okay. Let me
Drink some water. Yeah.
I'm alone over here, so I don't know.
Okay. Don't worry. So
Okay.
can you come back again? Start all over. So why are you going to?
I'm going to the US to pursue a full teaching scholarship at Hubert and William Smith
You are
College.
going to pursue a scholarship.
A full teaching scholarship, 4 years bachelor's degree in computer science at Hubert and William Smith College.
Are you reading?
No, I'm not reading.
Okay, let's go. Don't worry. I mean, it's part of the. Don't take anything this in personal. We just So let's go.
Okay. I'm going to the US to pursue a full teaching 4 years bachelor's degree in computer science at Hubert and William Smith College in Geneva, New York State. My program is a 32 academic credits course where I'll be studying courses such as computer architecture, artificial intelligence, software development, and computer programming.
Why this program?
I chose this program because of my experience during my gap year when I was in high school, where I was interned at Otu Educational Complex in my community. This experience taught me how many of the students have limited access to technology and digital tools. Studying computer science in the United States will expose me to extensive research and forgot to.
Don't worry. We are here for you.
I'm just new here, so I'm trying to, put things together.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, let me come again.
Mm-hmm.
I chose this program because of my experience during my gap year, where I was interned at Otu Educational Complex in my community. This experience taught me how many of the students have limited access to technology and digital tools. Studying computer science in the United States will expose me to extensive research and hands-on experience in software development, computer programming, computer architecture, and artificial intelligence, which will help me to come back to Ghana and pick up a role as a software developer. In my current place, I work as assistant programmer to help students, teaching students in coding using programming language such as Python, CSS, and then HTML, and also assist them in developing digital tools to support teaching and learning.
Okay. Who is taking care of your deficit?
My father, who is Patrick Sabote, is going to taking care of my deficit.
So, hello everyone, welcome back to Study Definition. Okay, and then what will you be doing after school?
After successful completion of my program, I'll return back to Ghana and pick up a role as a software developer at Samted Oxford Senior High IT department, which is my alma mater, where I currently volunteer as assistant programmer and use my practical knowledge and research skills to help students, teach students in coding using programming language such as HTML, CSS, Proof, and JavaScript, and also assist students in developing digital tools and then support them. My long-term goal is to collaborate with NGOs and Ghana Education Service in improving the educational sector in Ghana here by
When did you
implementing.
complete high school?
I completed my high school in 2022, September 2022 at Samted Oxford Senior High School, where I offered general art program and also took some courses like further mathematics, geography, economics, and integrated science.
You guys should take away offered. Always use study. The school offered you, but you study. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me try to give you a beautiful story. That was, and okay, let me ask this. So, when did you complete your what have you been doing afterwards?
After successful completion of my high school, I also took an intensive online courses such as HTML, Python, and JavaScript, which enabled me to secure an assistant programmer position at Samted Oxford Senior High School IT department, where my roles including assisting students in assisting students in developing research and also helping students.
Yeah, this is senior high school. So if you bring research in, no, you are doing okay. You help students in coding, software troubleshooting. Do you understand?
Okay.
But let me help you a little bit. You have a beautiful area where you can say something good. Okay. So let's look at what you can, the things that you can say. Okay.
Okay.
So first of all, you have to say that, okay, so let me say, where are you going to?
Okay.
Yeah. Where are you going to? You say, oh, I'm going to United States, specifically this university, to study this and that. So
Okay.
to study Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, or what is it, Computer Science or Computer Engineering?
Computer science.
Computer Science, where my main aim, with concentration in artificial intelligence, networking, and then computer was, what did you say?
Computer programming and computer architecture.
Okay, so computer architecture, networking, and then artificial intelligence. Okay. Then
Okay.
the question could be like, why did you choose this program?
Okay.
Yeah. So that one, what did you say?
I said I chose the program because of my experience during my gap year, where I was interned at O2 Educational Complex, my community. This experience taught me how most of the students have limited access to technology and digital tools, which hinders digital learning and computer literacy. Studying computer science in the United States will expose me to extensive research and hands-on experience in software development, computer architecture, artificial intelligence, and computer programming to return back to Ghana and pick up a role as a software developer at my current place of work, which is Samtet also Senior High, to where I will use my practical skills and knowledge to teach students coding using software programming languages such as Python, JavaScript, and HTML, and also assist students in developing digital tools and developing digital tools. And my long-term goal is to collaborate with NGOs and Ghana Education Service to,
Yeah, you will not have time for this. Okay.
Okay.
So what is your, they will ask you, so why did you choose this program? Thank you so much. Let me give you a story that can help you. Last year, or the current government has launched 1 million code in Ghana. And the idea is that with the surge of artificial intelligence and then machine learning, or just artificial intelligence, okay, most countries have taken advantage of this technology to build their country and then train a lot of people. So Ghana is also doing same. And it is my part, it's my wish to be part of this agenda, where we will take advantage of the technological innovations to build systems that can help our country and that of Africa. And that's the reason why I have passion for artificial intelligence with artificial. So you have to look at what people are using artificial intelligence for.
Okay.
Okay, so then you build your story over there. Then they ask you, okay, so who is sponsoring you? Thank you so much. I've been granted a full tuition waiver and a scholarship for 4 years. And to help me concentrate on the education. Okay. And the rest, the deficit is who?
Deficit, which is an estimated living expenses.
Yeah.
22.
22. And your deficit will be taken care by your, who is that?
I didn't praise it. My father, it's my father.
Okay, so who is taking care of your deficit?
My father.
Okay, so and the deficit will be taken care of my father. Who is your father?
My father is Patrick Osagote.
Yeah. and he's doing what? You know how we go about that line. So you have to mention what the person is.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
So who is what business?
He works at Anglo Gold Ashanti in Obuasi right now.
Yeah. So it's a who is a miner at Anglo Gold Ashanti and makes up to and also trade in gold and makes up to this amount in a year, maybe 100 close to $60,000 a year.
Okay.
Mhm. Then they can ask, has your father traveled outside before?
Not yet, but he sponsored one of my brothers in Germany to study his master's degree, and he's now back.
Mhm. So you have to say that your father, yes, your father is he travels, he goes for conferences in South Africa, mostly for miners, and also Southeast Asia. You mentioned South Africa and then Australia. Miners are there, right? He has been for mining conferences in Australia and then South Africa.
Okay.
You can also add another African country so that they will know that you are not lying.
Okay.
Has your father sponsored anyone outside Ghana?
Yes, he sponsored my elder brother to Germany to pursue his master's degree in geology.
Geology. Okay.
Yeah.
Who is currently back and working at so and so, you know?
Okay.
Mhm. So look at, and then, okay, so what do you intend to do in after school?
After my graduation, I returned back to Ghana and pick up a role as a software developer at Samtet also senior high IT department.
No, 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 no. You are going to senior high school to do what, brother? Sure. So you want to, after this, you are returning to Ghana, okay? And you want to be part of the country's innovative artificial intelligence engineers, computer engineers, okay? And it is part of your plan to work at the Ghana, work with telecommunication company, especially MTN Ghana, where you'll be using artificial intelligence to do this, or do that.
Okay.
Mhm. So what have you been doing? I think we need to give you some extra 2 minutes and then go to the rest. Okay, Mercy, I've seen you. Yeah. So those who are asking for the link, yeah. So what have you been doing?
After my high school, I took some intensive courses such as Python, HTML, and JavaScript at London and Allison, which enabled me to secure an assistant programmer position at Samtet Oxford Senior High, where I volunteer.
Where currently you are helping students to learn coding and then data structuring, troubleshooting. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I think you should be okay. So let's take the points, go over them again, and come back 2 times. You'll be okay. After 2 times, you should be fine. When is your interview?
And it's 14th August.
14th August.
Oh.
And when is your starting date?
24th August.
24th August. So you'd after third week in June, if you are not able to reschedule, you have to apply for emergency date. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
As for the emergency date, everybody can apply. So if your date is not favoring you, at the end of it all, applying it and not getting it is better than not applying it at all.
Okay.
So let's have this at the back of our minds. Okay. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And then let me discharge you. You write your story back and then come back a little bit within the week or next week. Yeah. So, Mr. Okay, Mercy. Let me pick Mercy, then Felix will come. Mercy, are you ready?
Yes, please, I'm ready.
Uh-huh. It's not easy because of America. We are not sleeping.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll make it. Don't worry, don't give up. Okay.
okay.
Okay, so Mercy, where are you going?
Thank you for the question. I am going to United States to pursue a 2-year master's program in food and nutrition at Ohio University, Athens, Ohio, where I'll be concentrating on food safety and quality standards and dietetics.
Okay. What have you been doing after school?
Okay. Currently, I serve as a teaching assistant at the University of Cape Coast, precisely School of Agriculture, where I assist Professor Douglas Aqua in teaching, marking and grading students, and also supervising laboratory work.
Pacho. No, yesterday we straightened that, so make sure that you use the powerful ones. Okay, first. Marking and grading, they are normal things where you are helping him conducting research and
Okay.
lab supervision. These are strong things. Well,
Okay.
so repeat that again.
Okay. I
And
currently serve as
also,
a
I'm
teaching.
coming. I'm not an English person. I really struggle with the English. But you people should use active words rather than passive. So you say currently. So the currently cannot start a sentence or something like that. It's not strong. I don't know if who was here as an English madam, if she can teach us. But you say, I am currently a teaching assistant, right? These are
Okay.
strong
Okay.
words that way. So you always have to make them stronger. I don't know the kind of English topics, but I know it's passive, active, or something, something. Okay. So let's go that direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I am currently serving as a teaching assistant at the University of Cape Coast, precisely School of Agriculture, where I assist Professor Douglas Aqua in conducting research, reviewing literature, and also supervising laboratory works.
Great. And how long will you be in the United States?
Okay. Masters in Food and Nutrition is a 2 years program, so I'll be in the United States for only 2 years. After
Okay.
I'll return to, should I continue or that's okay?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay, after I return back to my home country in order to advocate for the need of food quality and safety assurance.
So after which you will come back to and then take a position as a what? Which position will be that?
As an okay, I can take a position as a assistant lecturer where I can advocate for the need for a healthy, nutritious, and sustainable living.
No, I think yesterday we said something, so let's bring those ones out. So
Okay.
you said
Yesterday,
after.
yes, mhm.
Mhm.
Yesterday, the one you said, the question you asked was, um, what do I plan to come back to my country? And I
Yes.
said yes.
Mhm.
And I said with the passion,
Uh-huh.
with my passion to advocate for a nutritious, healthy, and sustainable living, I plan to work with um, Food and Drugs Board Authority and Ministry of Food and Agriculture, where I'll be focusing on food security and public health
Yes.
in order to
So it's
advocate
the
for the
same
need
thing.
of
It's almost the same
okay,
question. It's almost the same question.
okay,
Like, okay, so how long is your program? And you want to chip in. Okay.
okay,
You
okay,
want to chip in the, what do we call it? You want
The
to
home
keep
ties.
your home ties. Okay.
Okay.
So you say, oh, yeah, I will be coming back to work as this, and that. Yeah, my program is 2 years, and after which I will come back and work as this and that.
Okay.
So I will come back and take a position in this and as a what?
Graduate assistant
No,
or
no,
work
no.
with.
Yeah, work
Sorry,
with.
as a assist. Okay.
Mhm.
Work with Food and Drug Board Authority or Ministry of Food and Agriculture,
In
where I'll
food,
be in
yeah, food quality and then safety. Yeah, something safety. Use some words like that.
food. That's the MOFA, where I'll be focused on food security and public health.
Yes, okay. Where you work in developing safety measures, food and public health or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it okay?
And I'm planning to, yes, please. And I'm planning to do this in Ghana and also across Africa.
Okay. Yeah. So that is fine. That is fine. So you're good with that. Let's look at yes. So how did you get this funding?
Okay. Interestingly, after I had admission, I consulted the program
So
coordinator
that one
about
doesn't
my
come in.
interest.
You should always say you met the professor, you met this professors and you discussed your this thing, you had an interview and then you got. So it's like if you get this, it's like you got admission before searching for funding. Mostly it's not a good answer.
Okay. So I
So
should
those
just
of
go
you
on
who
with
will be
the
coming
interview.
around, so don't come and say that after you've gotten admissions. It should be before you got admission.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I talked to the program coordinator about my interest in teaching and research. They then scheduled an interview with me where, interestingly,
That
it
that will
confirmed
not,
me.
that's not a good story. So mostly, thank you so much for this. Due to my passion for research, I got to the department and then look at the research of these professors, and I interacted with this professor who recommended me for admissions and then funding. And that's the reason why. So I'm going directly to work with this professor to in this and that.
Okay, so please, mine is graduate assistant. They didn't specify whether it's teaching or
Yeah,
research.
so that's why nobody will
Okay,
even know whether you are going to do this or that.
okay, okay,
Mhm. Does it make sense?
okay. Yes, please.
Mhm.
I thought maybe before some people are there, they stated specifically that they are going to be a teaching assistant or a research assistant.
Yeah.
So I
So,
thought,
but this one,
okay,
so you have funding, right? As
yes, please.
I can, yeah. So how did you get this funding? So you've been given this funding because you're passionate about research. You reach out to this professor after having some interview with him. He thinks that your experience is very good in helping his lab, and that's the reason why he recommended you for this funding. So with this funding, you are going to work with him in this project. You can even mention one of his projects that he has
Okay,
assigned you for,
okay,
or you have assigned yourself over here.
okay,
Hey, we are tired though. We have to make it. God is in our side, on our side.
okay.
Yeah. So I think your answers are better now. And then who is taking care of your deficit?
Okay. I had a tuition waiver, and most of my living expenses and health insurance too were covered. I'll be, I'll be, sorry. I had a tuition waiver, and also I had a tuition waiver in the form of graduate assistance, where most of my tuition and living expenses too were covered. The deficit of 3,604 will be covered by my brother who works as a quality manager at Nopam Ghana Limited. He has been the one supporting me during my undergrad and is also willing to support and cover my deficit.
Okay. Yeah. So it's simple, like you've said. Okay. So I have a tuition waiver, and also a graduate assistance where I'll be paid monthly, and part of my living expenses also be covered by my brother who is so always use a manager, right?
Actually, yes, please.
Manager, and then he has been my lesson over there. That's what they want, to give it to them like that. Okay, let's go to. So I think you are okay. We'll do
Yes,
it
please.
maybe 1 or 2 more times. It's just to give you more confidence. It's not that your answers are wrong. Just build confidence. When is your date?
I'm still waiting for the middle of June where I can request for the emergency.
Okay, but for
Yes.
now you have to be searching. Okay,
Yes,
especially
I'm still hunting.
yes, getting to the end of the month, which is next week. We
Okay.
anticipate that they will do us good by releasing more dates where you can
Okay.
change it. Mm.
Okay, but the thing is serious though. The moment you click on it, they will tell you the slot has
Yeah,
already been used.
and even when it
Hey.
comes now, even the system jams, you know.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
what our advice is that those of you who have very good funding, if the date is not, if you have, let's say, good funding, let's say good funding, if the date is not favoring you, look at other countries, especially especially Benin. But Benin too, the date is very difficult to get because they are one of the nearest countries that are not using the AVID, and that Ghanaians and other countries are now heading towards Benin. So it's also difficult, like, but you can add it because for that place, you are not going to be paying the fees before you search for date. You only pay when you go there. So if you have a good date in Benin, I will advise that go there, especially if you have funding. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can be searching as you are searching for Ghana, be searching for Benin. If you get it, it's not that Benin there's this. In fact, there's also crazy. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you for being with us. Follow us on social
Thank you,
media,
sir.
Study Destination. Those of your friends who needs to put in good applications, you can recommend them to our platform. We'll handle them, help them free of charge. Okay.
Okay.
Who is next? Felix?
Well said.
Yeah. So, Felix, you're welcome. May I have your ID and passport?
Yes, thank you very much. Please, this is my ID, this is my passport.
Okay. Felix, where are you going to?
I'm going to the United States, specifically the University of Cincinnati, to pursue my 1-year Master of Engineering in Environmental Engineering, where I'll be conducting research in Professor Meng Lusab on converting plastic waste to fuel. This program would grant me the advanced knowledge to come back to my home country to continue my work with Engineers Without Borders in collaboration with the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, where I would also be taking position as a research assistant under my current supervisor. The environmental engineering program at the University of Cincinnati provides great insights in environmental sustainability, sustainable energy, and renewable energy technologies.
Okay, so why did you choose this program?
As a research and teaching assistant at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, I spearheaded projects on community-centered projects in collaboration with Engineers Without Borders, where I converted plastic waste into fuel. And during this process, I encountered challenges with the pyrolysis reactor, which actually led to a fuel efficiency of 80%. And due to that, in search for solution, I came across Professor Meng Meng Lu from University of Cincinnati, whose research aligns perfectly with mine in biodiesel. And hence, she agreed to supervise me and also work with me in a lab. That's the environmental engineering program at the University of Cincinnati, and especially getting the chance to work directly under Professor Meng Meng Lu could grant me the advanced knowledge in environmental sustainability, renewable energy technologies, and sustainable energy, which would help me to come back to my home country to continue this community-centered project. At the same time, that would also give me grant me advanced knowledge to also increase the efficiency of the fuel to 98%, where it's currently what I'm working on. But that is currently my
Okay,
target.
so do you have any form of assistantship?
No, please, I currently do not have any form of assistantship.
And how do you intend to fund your studies?
My studies is actually funded through a graduate incentive award of $12,000 from the University of Cincinnati. In addition to that, my cost of attendance, where is $52,000. In addition to that, my deficit of cost of attendance, where is $40,000, which includes my tuition.
Don't be mentioning the figures, brother. Maybe his mind will not even come on those things. Okay, these are huge figures. Okay, don't be mentioning them. My cost of attendance and living expenses, part will be.
The deficit of my cost of attendance and my living expenses would be covered by my mother, who owns a cashew and cocoa farm of 9 acres.
Yesterday we said, brother, he is a farmer. He owns a big, to mention it.
So my cost of attendance, the deficit of my cost of attendance and my living expenses will be covered by my mother, who is a farmer, who owns a 9-acre cashew and cocoa farm, which earns her annually of 130,000 Ghana cedis. In addition to that, she's also a professional and certified teacher at Zenith International School, who earns 10,000 Ghana cedis each and every month. Also, she organized online tutorial for tertiary students in communication skills, which earns her 2,500 Ghana cedis each and every month. My mom has been taking care of me, especially in my education, since infancy till now, and she has provided me with a bank statement and affidavit of support to sponsor my education, my education, and also
so
any other expenses that I want.
There should be a point where you have to stop talking, because after we told you. So who is sponsoring you? Who is sponsoring you? I have $8,000 merit-based scholarship due to my strong academics as a first class. Do you understand? Sell yourself, brother.
Yes, please.
So I have a merit-based scholarship as a first class candidate, because for now, maybe they will say, oh, why are you listening? Maybe they think that you are part of my category. But you're a first class candidate, okay? So due to your first class candidate, where you had a GP of 3 points, you were given a merit-based scholarship of $8,000, which is also renewable. And also your deficit is covered by your mother, who is a farmer and owns these acres of cashew farm. He exports and has a profit of this in a year. Do you understand? And she has been your sole sponsor. And so has your mother sponsored any of your siblings outside Ghana?
Yes, she sponsored my senior brother to study his MPhil in agricultural economics at the University of Pretoria in South Africa. He is currently back helping my mom to run our family farm.
Okay. And what about your mother? Has she been outside? Have you traveled outside Ghana? Have you traveled outside Ghana?
Personally, I have not traveled. I have not had a chance to travel outside Ghana due to my education and my research, community-centered research. But my mother has been able to travel to South Africa and also China for educational businesses.
Okay. What will you be doing after this program?
After this program, I intend to come back to Ghana to continue my community-centered project with Engineers Without Borders in collaboration with the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, where I have been volunteering as a research assistant for the past 2 years. I also intend to take up a role as a research assistant in the same department and also in the long term continue my PhD under my current supervisor, Professor Joseph Bonakowa, who currently has already made arrangement for my return for me to pursue PhD under him.
Okay. God. God have mercy on us. Yes, that's good. That's good. And then I think today is better than yesterday. It's good that we are training. And who let me find this way. So who is the one no, I think I've answered yeah. So okay, so how many schools did you apply?
I applied to 4 schools. I applied to the Clemson University, which I had admission. I also applied to North Carolina A&T University, which I had admission. I also applied to Washington University, which
So
I also
please
had admission.
don't go beyond 3.
Okay.
I applied for 3 schools, but I chose this university because of the work, this project that we are doing, which he has what it takes to optimize the process, the equipment. You can even mention one of the equipment. Who houses
reactor.
The bioreactor for the optimization of our biofuel.
Okay.
Is it fine?
Yes, please. It is very fine.
Okay, so congratulations, your visa is approved. Thank you for being with us. You can revise it and then come back again just for confidence, but I can tell you that you are okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Delali, do you want to come?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Delali, you have to put your information, like maybe university, course of attendance, program in the chat.
Okay.
So those of you who are with us, you can join our platform on the link so that anytime we are coming here, you will be able to join us.
Please, I wanted to ask if you could send a link to the WhatsApp link to the page because I'm not able to share it from Zoom. I'm not able to copy it.
Okay, on where?
On the WhatsApp page, if you can send a link so that I can share it.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll do that afterwards. So maybe tomorrow will get it. So Delali, give us your information and then we can.
Okay, sir.
Who else is here and has not been interviewed? Okay, now it's left with Delali. At least we've tried our best today. Okay.
Sir, please, I've sent it. Is that all? Is it okay?
Yes, your deficit is more than your cost of attendance. Is it
Hey, oh, I'm wrong.
a mistake?
Yeah.
Your cost of attendance 34.
Yes.
And what do you have any scholarship?
Yeah, I have 50%.
50%?
Yes.
Is it
On my tuition fee.
Yeah, is it on your I-20?
Yes, please.
No. The San Francisco Bay University, they didn't add that in your I-20.
Okay, okay. Please let
But
me.
I've seen that this week or last week, they've given you some 6,000, right? Did you check your email well?
Okay, I'm not the one doing the processing, so
You gave it to some people to do it for you.
no, it's my cousin that is doing it for me.
He's some people. Where is he?
He's in the US.
So tell him. And whose email is he using?
I think he's using his own, but I don't really know how he's doing it because the information doesn't come to my email.
That's how it works. If something you are supposed to do, somebody's doing for you. That's it. So this what is going to happen.
Okay.
Because I'm familiar with that school, San Francisco Bay University.
Okay.
I think 2 people I know, they've released that additional 3,000, which is 2 years will be 3 semesters will be 6,000, right? So this
Okay.
6,000, you can tell them that when is your interview?
14th July.
14th July. So
Yes.
tell them that they should update. Tell your brother that he should check the email. If they have given him that email, he should
Okay.
update. He should tell them that you want them to update this on your I-20. That
Okay.
scholarship, 6,000 on your I-20.
Okay.
Now, they said that the 50% scholarship they gave you,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
is not on your, it will not appear on your I-20. So
Okay.
go with that scholarship letter. Tell him that he should give you that scholarship letter as well.
Yeah, yes, he sent it to me yesterday. The
So
scholarship.
print it as part of
Okay.
the document you will be sending to the embassy.
Okay.
And then this 54,000 is not your deficit. The 54,000 may be the cost, the total amount that was in the bank statement that was presented.
Okay. Okay.
So your deficit will be, as at now, your deficit is 34,000. But when they add the 6,000, your deficit may be somewhere around 28,000.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So your brother has to ask. Maybe they will do it. Maybe they won't do it. Who knows?
Okay.
And then you will try to see if that one works.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank you.
what program is that?
Management and production.
In what?
Business administration.
What degree?
Masters.
Masters. So it's
Yes.
MBA program.
Yes, please.
And then what concentration do you want?
The concentration is management and production.
Okay, so how will you tell your story? So let's start. Okay.
Okay.
So welcome. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. May I have your I-20 passport?
Here you go, sir.
Okay. So where are you going to?
I'm going to the US to pursue 2 years master's degree in business administration with the concentration in management and production at San Francisco Bay University, California.
Okay. Why did you choose this program?
I chose this program because of my background in banking and finance has exposed me to the challenges and the day-to-day running of the business. Sorry, I chose this program because of the challenges and day-to-day running of the businesses. Let me come again. I chose this. I chose
American pressure. Oh, if you rate here, the way you take your first selfie, holy God,
I chose this
you let them
program.
know that you are sweat.
That's what you do. I chose this program because of my background in banking and finance, the challenges organizations face in managing their resources and the day-to-day running of their businesses. So this program will complement my background by providing me strategic financial management, and this program will complement my background by providing me strategic and financial management, which will prepare me for my leadership role in the future.
Okay. So what are you currently doing?
Currently, I'm a volunteer at Vito DVLA Accra, where I work with the administration. My task is to help clients applying for, my task is to help clients with registration of their vehicles and arranging documents. I don't know if that one's okay.
Oh dear, Chiwa. What did you study?
Banking and finance.
What did you banking and finance? Then that's all.
Okay, let me come. I studied banking and finance in my bachelor degree in business administration, where I graduated with second upper honor.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Yeah, I will streamline it. Don't worry. Yeah, that's why we are here to learn. Okay.
Okay.
So if you don't practice, you have yourself in problems. But hopefully God will be your help. Okay.
Amen.
Just practicing. And so okay, let me start from somewhere so that we'll come in again.
Okay.
Please never and ever say that you are unemployed.
Okay, so let me say the truth. When I finish my service, for now, I'm not really doing anything.
Don't worry. I know I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
Let us even let them know that we are saying that. Don't say that you are unemployed.
Okay.
What you are doing, even if they didn't employ you, it's a form of employment. You have employed yourself.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what are you currently doing? I'm working.
Okay.
Whether they employed you or this thing. So you have a way to what? I'm currently working at the DVLA office in Dolu.
Okay.
Where as part of my duties, we look at business operations, registration of this and that, heavy duties. Do you understand?
Yes,
And
sir.
then, look at the big distance. So you have to be writing things down.
Yes, I'm doing that.
So where are you working, or what have you been doing after school? I'm working at this thing for the past 1 year, 2 years as this, because one of the things they don't want to hear is that you are not working.
Okay.
Or you are not employed. At the end of it all, is it your fault? No.
No.
Whose fault? Nobody's fault.
Okay, I finished my service last year.
Yes.
November.
So don't worry about that. So don't say you are not working. Say you are working.
Okay.
Okay. And truly you are working because you are volunteering, but don't use that word. It's not strong enough to help you.
Okay, but sir, please, on my DS, that's what I think a part they asked what I'm doing right now, and I said volunteer.
Did you submit it?
Yes.
Oh my God. So that's something you shouldn't have. Yeah, but maybe we didn't come into contact early. So we have to say, what are you currently doing? I work as a business administrator, as a volunteer at DVLA after my national service,
Okay.
where we currently develop business models. We look at business operations at the DVLA, car registration, vehicle and car registration, and then
Okay.
insurance policies,
Okay.
evaluating insurance policies.
Okay.
So currently, so when they ask you, why are you going to this university? So you have to say that, okay, why this program, or why are you going to this university? So you have to say that, one, in your undergraduate research, okay,
Okay.
you in your undergraduate studies, you did a research in business development in Ghana. And one of the challenges that you came to realize based on your research was low production.
Okay.
Because you said your concentration is what?
Management and production.
Management and production. And
Yes.
low production is something that is affecting the Ghanaian economy because we are not able to produce to their maximum impact. And that is why even the government of Ghana is rolling 24-hour economy to increase production. Okay. As a business analyst and consultant, you want to what? Study this program so that it will equip you with the knowledge and understanding on how we can increase production as we are striving to increase production in Ghana under the 24-hour economy. So watch a line. Yes, so some of these things. And then the next one will be so who is sponsoring your education?
My stepdad, in the person of Nana Boafo Otre, is okay. No, I've been awarded 50% scholarship of my tuition fee. My stepdad, in the person of Nana Otre Boafo, will be covering my deficits. He is into no.
Sorry. Let's go.
Okay. I've been awarded 50% scholarship on my tuition fee. My stepdad, in the person of Mr. Boafo Oshre, the CEO of Finish Point, will be covering my deficits. He's into event planning, advertisement of brands, and printing. He also has 4 cars which work as Uber. He earns
America is not easy. Delali, let's say it this way, okay?
Okay.
So I've been awarded a 50% tuition waiver due to my high academic qualification, and this is my waiver letter. I've also been given a merit-based scholarship, which is going to take part of my tuition. And also my deficit is being covered by my dad, my father, who is a CEO and owns a transport company and also advertising and branding company, and earns approximately around $60,000 per year.
Okay.
Yes, can you come back? Can we come with that line again? I'm giving you some 6 minutes and then we can conclude.
Okay.
My head is flashing me.
Yeah. I've been I've been awarded 50% of my tuition waiver. My
No,
father,
no. Let's look at the English words well. Okay. So I've been awarded a 50% tuition waiver, and here is my letter. Because that one is not part of your
yes,
your I-20. It's not captured in your I-20. So let's go.
I've been awarded 50% tuition waiver. And
And
here,
you have to say it. Okay, let me see it so that you write it. You write it faster. Maybe
okay,
tomorrow you come back and practice. I've been awarded a 50% tuition waiver due to my high scholarship academic, due to my good academic performance. And if you get
okay,
that, merit-based scholarship, and also a merit-based scholarship of 6,000, which is also taking part of my tuition. The rest of my the cost of attendance will be taken care by my father in the person of Dododo. He is the CEO of this company, which is into advertising and branding, and also owns a transport company called blah blah blah. His total earnings in a year is approximately 60,000. He earns approximately 60,000 a year. Were you able to get them?
yes.
Okay, so that is that. So what do you intend to do in Ghana after the program?
After completing my MBA in the US, I plan to return to Ghana and take a management role at my stepfather's company. Finish point. I will be working as an operation manager where I will apply the knowledge I have gained in management and production to improve workflow, reduce costs, and grow the business effectively.
Yeah. So I plan to set up my company as a business consultant where I'll be developing models for business production to help the 24-hour economy that the government is currently enrolling, and also help as operation manager for my father's business.
Okay.
Can you read?
The consultant, that's what I've jotted down, but someone was advising me that it's a long-term something, so it might affect me.
Long term.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
So you'll be establishing your own company as a business consultant
Okay.
to optimize work production, or using your knowledge to build models that will increase work production,
Okay.
and also take a lead role as operations manager in your father's company.
Okay.
Mhm. Then there's one thing that maybe you'll be asked. So, are you married?
No, sir.
You can no say nkwa.
No, sir, I am not married.
Yeah, but you have to add some things.
Oh,
You
really?
have to, even if you don't have, you have to get it by force for yourself. So,
So I wanted to ask, what can I say?
yes,
Like, what
so
can I add?
yeah, so you have to get a boyfriend for yourself.
Okay, so I can say that I am not married, but I'm in a committed relationship.
Yes, yeah. So I'm not married, but I'm in a relationship, and then currently we have family engagement, and we're looking forward to join together very soon.
Okay. Okay.
Because that's a form of family ties back home.
Okay.
So that's one point. And then, so who took care of your education?
My stepfather was the one who took care of my education. Okay, so my stepfather was the one sponsoring my
So my
education.
father. So you don't need to say step. Don't need to complicate yourself. Oh, so where's your father? Or do you know something like that?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay, sir, please, won't they have a problem with the name difference?
yeah. So your father took care of your. But who is your father?
The name.
Okay, you can say your stepfather. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Because maybe you could have used that for you could have used that. You could have rectified, but because you have submitted your DS-160. Oh yeah. So you see, I'm getting out of energy. Yes, 2 hours, 30 minutes. And then let's see. So what do you plan to do? That one we've talked about that. And then let me see. Yeah. So I think rehearse this once well, and then come back later on. Then let's discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Well, already I'm tired, and it's already 8:32 here. You guys are
Okay.
night.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So if somebody has, that somebody has.
Yes, please. I wanted to ask you one
Yeah.
question. That pertaining to my mom's affidavit, it is her actual profession is actually certified and professional teacher at the school she's actually heading, and I don't know if maybe I should add the farmer to it as or it's okay.
Come again with your question.
My mom's affidavit, her affidavit, the one the signed affidavit, the court signed affidavit, it is a current teaching profession that is actually on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
you
maybe
say that,
adding the farmer or is okay.
He owns a farm. That one is not important to add it. So
okay.
He's a teacher at this professional teacher, and also owns a farm of mention the acres.
Oh, okay.
Get a good number of acres.
Okay, thank you very much.
Nobody will come and measure.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Yeah. So just practice a little bit more time and you'll be fine.
Sir, please, if I want to get in touch with you, like personally, how can
Yeah, so we're on the platform. Did you join the platform? What's our platform? So when you join there, you will see me.
Please, is there a link?
I'll put the link over here again.
Okay.
The WhatsApp platform. Join the WhatsApp platform, and then if you have any question, we'll try.
Okay. All right.
So thank you so much for being with us. So
Thank you
exhausted.
too.
Yeah. So I'll leave you guys, Mr. Hafizu, Mr. Jesse, and then Delali. Have a good night.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay.